Hello and welcome to our video on understanding the devastating impact of Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disorder that affects millions of people worldwide, and is the seventh leading cause of death in the United States. The disease typically begins slowly and gets worse over time, with 60 to 70% of dementia cases being caused by it. The most common early symptom is trouble remembering recent events. As the disease progresses, language difficulties, disorientation, mood swings, lack of motivation, self-neglect, and behavioral issues can all be signs. It's unclear what causes Alzheimer's disease, but there are numerous environmental and genetic risk factors. An APOE allele is the strongest genetic risk factor, and a history of head injuries, clinical depression, and high blood pressure are additional risk factors. Medical imaging and blood tests can be used to rule out other possible causes, and the illness's history is used to make a probable diagnosis. Although some treatments may temporarily alleviate symptoms, none stop or reverse its progression. Affected individuals increasingly rely on others for assistance, frequently putting the caregiver under pressure. Social, psychological, physical, and economic factors can all contribute to the pressures. With regard to activities of daily living, exercise programs may be beneficial and may improve outcomes. Around 50 million people worldwide will have Alzheimer's disease by 2020, usually starting in people over 65 years old, but up to 10% of cases start in people in their 30s to mid-60s. It affects about 6% of people 65 and older, with women experiencing it more frequently than men. The global annual cost of Alzheimer's disease, which is estimated to be $1 trillion, is significant. The disease is known to target the memory-associated hippocampus, which is the cause of the first memory impairment symptoms. The severity of memory loss increases with the progression of the disease. In the early stages of Alzheimer's disease, progressive memory and learning loss eventually leads to a definitive diagnosis. Memory issues are more common than difficulties with language, executive functions, perception, or movement execution in a small percentage. It's important to note that early symptoms are frequently mistaken as stress or aging, and up to 8 years before a person meets the clinical criteria for an Alzheimer's disease diagnosis. Thorough neuropsychological testing can reveal mild cognitive issues. In conclusion, Alzheimer's disease is a devastating disorder that affects millions of people worldwide, and it's important to be aware of the early symptoms and risk factors. Although there are no current treatments that can stop or reverse its progression, exercise programs and social activities may improve outcomes. We have prepared an ebook on this topic. Should be interested, please visit our link in description or bio. Thank you for watching.